Everyone, I'm Lisa Ventura and I'd like to share a few Q&As and tips with you all that will hopefully help you get into a career in coding. So the first question that I often get asked is, do you need a degree to get into coding? Now, there are many discussions around whether having a degree is needed to become a coder, and I think the short answer is no. Having a degree will not stand you in better stead to get into the industry. And instead, I'd look at gaining a solid foundation in coding. So there are numerous online courses, tutorials, and certifications available that cater to various skill levels, and many of these are available online for free. And there are also certifications that can enhance your knowledge and add credibility to your CV. But when it comes to finding the right certifications, there is no one size fits all approach. And another possible route that you might look into to get into coding is to consider signing up for a coding skills boot camp. There are lots of these available, and some are even fully funded by the government. So have a look at the School of Code or North Coders, for example, as they often run boot camps in coding. And if you would like to learn the fundamentals of coding while also having fun, have a look at Inventor.io's 30 Days Lost in Space challenge. This interactive challenge will get you coding without really thinking about it over 30 days as you work through various assignments and complete different challenges and learn coding along the way. Whatever path you decide to go down, do your homework and research and take advice from others that have been through any boot camps, studied for a particular degree, or undertaken certifications that you're interested in. And another tip I've got is that networking really matters. So build a professional network is crucial in any industry, including coding. Attend industry conferences, seminars, and workshops in person and virtually that are dedicated to the industry, as these events will provide great opportunities for you to connect with industry professionals and peers and learn about the latest trends and gather insights to help you excel in your career. Now, I've invested a lot in building my professional network and having lots of time devoted to it on LinkedIn and X, which is now formerly Twitter, as well as face-to-face and virtual networking. So another tip I've got is to look at joining online communities. There are numerous online forums, social media groups, Discord channels, Slack groups, and other platforms where coding enthusiasts can gather to discuss topics, share insights, and ask questions. So join in with these and actively engage in the discussions. Ask for advice and share your experiences. LinkedIn, X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, and specialized coding forums are all great places to start. Also, have a look at finding a good mentor. Having one can provide guidance, motivation, and a very valuable perspective. So seek out industry professionals in the coding field who can offer advice, share their experiences, and help you navigate your career path. Mentorship can significantly accelerate your career growth. And if there's a particular person that you would like to have as a mentor, don't be afraid of asking them. I live by a phrase called fortune favors the bold. And the worst that could happen is that they say no. And you never know, they may say yes. So always remember, fortune favors the bold, and ask that person and ask those questions. Also look at staying up to date with industry news. Coding is a rapidly evolving field, and there are new threats and technologies that emerge by the second, never mind daily or weekly, and there's so much to keep on top of. Subscribe to industry newsletters, follow coding blogs, listen to industry podcasts, and keep an eye on reputable news sources to stay up to date with the latest developments. Now, a really good tip that I've got, which is often overlooked, is develop your soft skills. And while technical skills are very important, soft skills like communication, problem solving, and teamwork are essential for coding. Effective communication is especially important in explaining complex technical concepts to non-technical stakeholders. And you should also always look at embracing diversity. This is a huge asset, and remember that it brings a wide range of perspectives to the table, which is incredibly valuable in coding. Embrace your unique viewpoints and use them to contribute to the industry's growth and development. And another thing is that being in coding is often seen as a perfect environment for those that are neurodivergent, such as having autism or ADHD, for example, as those neurodiverse differences can often spot patterns and idiosyncrasies in code that may often be overlooked. When you feel ready, start actively looking for job opportunities. Coding roles vary widely, so tailor your CV and your cover letter to showcase your unique skills and experience so that they align with the specific role that you're applying for. For example, if you're looking for a front end developer role, make sure that your CV really reflects that, and make sure that if you're looking for a back end role, that your CV highlights that too. And remember, you're not an imposter. Now, imposter syndrome can be a huge problem and it holds many of us back from considering a career in coding, but it can be managed. And one of the things to manage imposter syndrome that works for me is to keep an achievements journal. I'm a huge fan of bullet journaling, and I'll often create spreads in my bullet journal that focus on the wins and achievements that I've had, no matter how small they are. Then, when those feelings of imposter syndrome start creeping in, I'll look at the wins and achievements I've had and help me realize that I've achieved those things on my own merit. And that really does help. Having undertaken a lot of research into imposter syndrome and how it affects people in their careers, I co founded International Imposter Syndrome Awareness Day that takes place annually on the 13th of April. So there are lots of resources on the Imposter Syndrome Awareness Day website that will hopefully help you overcome it. And lastly, I know it's really easy for me to say, but believe in yourself and your abilities. The coding field may have many challenges, but perseverance is key. Don't be discouraged by any setbacks and instead view them as opportunities to grow, develop, and learn. So I hope you found my tips for getting into coding helpful and useful, and feel free to contact me. I can be found on LinkedIn, X, formerly Twitter, and most other social media channels. And if you're heading to the International Cyber Expo on the 26th and 27th of September, find me there and come and talk to me. I would love to meet you. Good luck, everyone, in your coding journey, and most of all, enjoy it.